Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cats Meow Designs. Today, I figured I would do a new type of video. Let me know if you like it. But I am actually currently prepping to do a 1920s party. And so I thought I would bring you guys along on the journey. And so for today's video, we're going to talk about the invitations and the party favors. I love throwing parties, and there's so much thought that goes into each different piece of the party. And so, in case you want to have a 1920s Gatsby themed party, then this could help you. I am trying to be as budget friendly as I can. And so, for that, I am making almost everything for my party. So, if let me know if this is something that you would like to see, and let's jump right in on the invitations.
With the invitations, if you are going about making your own, this is, for example, what I used for mine. I love Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, that entire group of applications or programs. So I started out by making this custom shape, and this blue, it's important to note that actually is not there, but since you can't see the white, I wanted you to be able to see the white outline because that is important for later. I created this custom shape with a rectangle. I changed the corners to be this kind of in-cut corner, added another square on top, and then a circle to get this kind of fun geometric shape. This particular image I found on Creative Fabrica, another thing or another website that I really love. And so then you can enter all of your information. I have, for privacy, blacked out the areas where my personal information is. So if you are interested in knowing what font each of these are, so this one is KL Modern Deco, which is another font that I got from Creative Fabrica. And for the main part of my text, it is just Times New Roman. I wanted it to be super easy to read. And for the password to get in, that is called Space Invasion. I don't know why. I wanted it to be super bold and eye-catching. So that is kind of what I went with. And a lot of places also have ones that you can just design online. You don't have to have a fancy shape. I had my Cricut cut this out for me because I needed about 20 of them. And I had to have this white outline because otherwise, if it was black, how it was originally, then it actually would not cut it out. It got confused as to where the registration marks are, so that was super fun. But that's basically the rundown of the insert for my invitations. I actually added a little business card inside because this password is very important. So here is just a basic business card type size thing that I added in there. We're going to, after you go inside the building, you have to go through a series of doorways typically to get in. So we're going to close one of the doors. My father designed and 3D printed a candlestick phone that is similar to this. And so this is small enough that they can put it into their pocket or their wallet. And then it has the password once again on there for them to get in.
And so, just a huge shout out. These are the different versions that my dad has made. There will be a speaker in it. Yes, you can hear out of the earpiece. So, just huge kudos to my dad for being so amazing and figuring out how to make and 3D print this for me.
Now, I did cut out an sort of envelope to keep these two pieces together because I was worried that they wouldn't pull out both pieces, and because to me the invitation is the setup for the experience. So to me, invitations and how they're presented are very important. And so give me 1 second and I will pull up Where I bought the SVG file for the envelope part, I unfortunately do not have any physical ones with me, but hopefully you'll get the idea. Okay, so here is the exact one that I purchased. They used a glitter cardstock. I used a gold foil cardstock. In reality, should I have used glitter? Probably. What I didn't realize is that the foil part that makes it shiny on the metallic cardstock generates static electricity. For the Cricut, that means that that static electricity can randomly turn your Cricut off, I guess, I learned. So I had to take it in stages, and it was extremely annoying. But that is for another another story, another video. But anyways, these were so cute. And the seller of this one is Exodus 31 Designs. And that is important for later because they have a lot of great Art Deco things. They actually have some great SVG files for the party favor boxes and for lanterns that you can make yourself. They also have a lot of other awesome things. So that is good to know. So without further ado, let me show you what the gift boxes actually look like from the same designer. Okay, so here they are. These are so cute. And the only difference, as you'll see in a minute, between this one and mine is that this outside part right here on mine is actually black, and then it has a white with a gold, like pearl sheen cardstock inside where this vellum is. But they also have like YouTube video and descriptions and different things like that. Super fun, shows all the sides. And in my party favor boxes, I am putting saltwater taffy because if you didn't know, saltwater taffy was super popular in the 1920s. Also, I was able to get I believe, 4-pound bag from Sam's Club, which made it a cheap option because I have over 40 guests, and two, it goes with the theme. And it was just a random thought as I passed by, and I thought it would be like a super great idea. So let's go ahead and look at the boxes that I actually made.
Okay, so this is the box that I made. So there you can see that kind of gold pearl. And when you make it, it has a little square that you can put inside the bottom. I did not use that, but you can. And then it has the holes on top so that you can put some small ribbon or whatever through it. So for this particular one, the directions recommend using the cardstock setting for intricate cuts. Honestly, I have had my Cricut for, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years. I did not even know they had that setting. So that is important to know if you do decide to buy this SVG, and that is super helpful. If this is a little too complex or you want to do something that's a little bit easier, then I actually have a second option for you, and it was hard to choose which option that I wanted. So let's look at the other option. So this is the other option. It is much more sleek, much more simple. It has that kind of Art Deco look on the front. I cut some gold foil cardstock to go behind it to really let it shine. It has 2 flaps that you can open, stuff your candies or other goodies inside, and then close it up and be done with it. So either one of these options is really good. Like I said, I when I saw this, I knew that I had to have this particular one. But either way, I honestly love them both.
So, hopefully, this has helped you. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Or if you have any other party themes that you are looking to get some help with. But that wraps it up for this video. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.